Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about that. Groudon. Kyogre. Those Game Boy Advance openings are still the goddamn best. What am I gonna call Rayquaza when I catch it? Interne batteries verbraucht. Snakers. I guess that's okay. So, I'm about to challenge the gym. My starter should take care of it easily, but I will still kind of, you know, might as well fight all the trainers available and get a bike. So let's start out of that. Give me the bike. Yeah, might as well train up a bit, even though it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm gonna take the fast boy, by the way. Not that we need it too much, but hey, you can get up on some things, but you can't otherwise. What took long enough? Why is Foxy so mean? Yikes. I just wanted to give Baggy some time to study and do her homework. But that's okay. Doppelkampf. Is Rosalia poison type? I mean, it actually doesn't matter now that I think of it. She seems to be okay. Sucks. Actually, yeah, it should work. God, we have like 3 of each. That's yikes. Megasauger. Ja, Megasauger. There's also a trainer on the other route that I always use to grind. It has like 6 low level Pokemon that overall still give decent XP. Okay, let's give a few of that XP to Puppers. Where's the XP share? EP Tyler. I'll take the food berry to the buck boy. I really don't want to use the speed up option unless I'm grinding, but it's kind of, you know, tempting. But yeah, I shouldn't. You always gotta check those rocks. They often have like stuff in them. There we go. Let's go to the other road. It's a double battle. Do. Oh, attack collection is. Awesome. Okay, where exactly is the trainer though that has shit ton of Pokemon? Maybe it's that one. Yeah, that one it is. There's like 6 low level ones, but they actually give decent XP overall. But I think I'm gonna skip through. Just because I'm like won't be bothered to like go through all of them. Okay. You can refight him later, and it's actually very, very decent. I don't remember if those actually fight. Okay, there you go. There's also that. I'm just always fighting all the trainers before I go to the gym, just to keep things organized. I could fight the next gym, but why, you know, waste XP, even though I could probably easily do it already. Honestly, when I play games, Pokemon games casually, I just rush through. I don't know. I kinda get bored of fighting the same people all over the place. But here, you know, obviously I overlevel as hell. I'm so unsure about the speed up thing though. Feels wrong using it. But it's not like I'm doing the most interesting thing ever right now. Also, I should get the next HM somewhere, right? But I'm not sure where that should be. Oh wait, that's a new route, right? But I already got that one. Are there any good Pokemon on that route? I mean, it's not like that could help me anyway. Oh, there we go. It's a vegetable boy. Grass, dude. Wait, that will kill it, right? No. Doesn't matter. I'm getting the Murapla. Flowers. Yeah, sure. Unkraut. Oopsie. Revive. Well, that one is... I just realized revives are useless as hell in this challenge. Oh god. Because I think, can't you like get a hidden item somewhere in these fields? I might misremember, but yeah. Maybe here. Yeah, I knew it. It works if you spam hard enough. Buck, dude. Whoa, it didn't do too much actually. Is this thing flying type? Oh god, I used the wrong move. Oh, it doesn't matter. Papinella. Oh, that one's flying type. Oof, it had a grass type move. I really hope to not lose a Pokemon on these trainers, that would be kinda embarrassing. Let's be safe here. Yeah, that was 6 Pokemon thing. Nimzuda, I think that one was useless. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Now I'll just heal. And I have to remember to get the next HM somewhere, because I literally forgot where to get it, honestly. Was it New Rocks at the top? Because I'm not sure if this town does anything at all, really. Let's just look around for a second, maybe I'll remember. That's the house of the dude. I like how this guy is like rival is so goddamn useless, and then all of a sudden he just arrives, you fight him once and then he's useless again. It's probably the lamest rival of many series. It's one of the weak points of this game, which is always very good. Okay, well, how do I get it? Well, somewhere here. Oh, I have to fight those. Hey, Aiden. Wait, no, this way. Yeah, sure thing. If you then don't find the Pokemon stuff interesting, you know, you don't have to watch. Just a little challenge run to get my mind off all the shadow things, I guess. Since Foxy did one, I thought I might as well do one as well, since I always wanted to do one. And that is like one of my favorite games. What the hell was that thing again? Oh. I could also fight the whole family here. If I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm just not sure how strong we were. Like, can you look up what the family, like, strength is? I'm not sure if I had to fight them all in a row, but that might be the case. EXP though. I mean, I should be fine, but... Oh, that one is not even... I see. Did we have a cool item though or something? Nah, let's just do it. Actually. Oh, is that the guy? Oh, okay, I get from his uncle. Okay. here. Yeah, okay. That was pretty random, I remembered. Also... Wow! You could actually get a show from like the guy that changes the nicknames. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Of which family? Please, hopefully Whackers can... Yeah, Whackers is the HM slave. Let me see what they call them in German. It's actually a good question. Siggers. Okay. Yeah, come on, I should be fine. Let's just do it. I'm not sure if it has any translation, really. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna continue with shadow streams almost daily since COVID and stuff. And the sub 16 grind is getting closer and closer to perfection. I recently lost a run where I literally got on pace to phalanx and got the IL set up. That's like the stuff we're dealing with at this point. It's kinda crazy. Because that's almost the expectation at this point. That or like 2 or 3 very perfect Colossi. And the PB and world record for a day, I actually could have gotten the sub 16, but I messed up the malice. Which is kinda sad. If I had like a 155 malice, it would have been it. Because my Shinobi and Argus were godlike. Yeah, it was crazy. Sean, I, and Foxy like took records back and forth like 4 days in a row or something. What's it wacky? What's the problem? Actually, I shouldn't fight this boy with a Pokemon that's 4 times weak against it. It's probably a bad idea. Bless you. Let's use the bird. I actually just was thinking, do like all of the top shadow speedrunners like Pokemon? Because Foxy does, Church does, I do, Sean does. It's kinda crazy. Oops, I used it wrong. I wanted to just go like in one direction, but it kind of went both ways. I didn't want to use that move. Oh god, this is getting close actually. They should switch with Pokemon on the next one. Ah, okay, that's fine. Will they get a high item or something? Didn't they get an item? I thought they'd get an item. But whatever. But yeah, I think I fought all of them. So let's go to the gym. Yeah, 26 is fine. I'll just give this item to the bird. Oh wait, actually, do I need the gym to use the HM? That's the question. Oh, I assume I do. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise I could just skip the gym. That was kind of a silly thing to think. I don't even remember how a puzzle works, honestly. But I know you can skip people here if I really wanted to, whatever. Not sure if double battles are actually like kind of more dangerous. I should probably fight them one by one instead. Actually, that should still work. Wow. What's the level of the strongest Pokemon again that that guy has? Okay, that works. Get a little more comfortable here. That actually did surprising amount of damage. Yeah, I had this ROM on my emulator for a long time, so it's German. And I was like, yeah, wouldn't matter too much, I assume. It's kind of funny now. Actually, switching to a bird should be fine, yeah. Why? But yeah, Aiden, the challenge in this run is basically like the thing that if one of your Pokemon dies, you are not allowed to revive it. So if all of your Pokemon die, you lose the run. And you can only catch like the first Pokemon you encounter on each route. Meaning there's like an additional element of luck in there, so you have to work with what you have. And not just catch the strongest Pokemon. Meaning you try to always prepare at best of your ability to not lose anyone in the fights. Foxy did one in another game, and so I chose like the game I played the most as a kid, Pokemon Emerald. Now, I don't think it's that difficult of a challenge, but obviously you can bend the rules in a way that makes it more difficult, like not using items or whatever. It's more about like having an overview of what you're doing and like not messing up, preparing better than usual. The speedruns of these games are actually very interesting. I know that in Pokemon Sapphire at least there is a strategy where you get intentionally poisoned on a route to let all your Pokemon die on purpose, so you teleport to the last center instead of walking, for example, which is kinda cool. And many other things like that. And obviously like a lot of very close fights where you might just lose because of RNG, since you're trying to get the maximum amount of like speed out of it, cutting corners everywhere. This run is basically the opposite, taking things very, very slowly so you don't mess up. But yeah, that should be easy enough. But there will be some difficult fights later on in the game that I'm kind of worried about. I know for Foxy a lot of Pokemons died in his run, which makes me kind of uncomfortable. But I think this gym shouldn't be too difficult because all of his Pokemon are electric. And my Pokemon resists electric attacks. Oopsie. Just move this way. That's a good question. If you play it casually, the news is probably over 10 hours. I remember, like, when I was a kid, when I got the Pokemon Gold version on my Game Boy, and I just played through it in a day, like from early morning to late night. That was a lot of fun. The speedrun of this one is 2.5 hours, I think, of a glitchless category. But I think a casual playthrough would also be 10 hours or more. Maybe 8, I don't know. I used to play these ones a lot, so for me it wouldn't take too long. Even though the in-game time right now is already very long. Since this is an emulator, I can actually speed it up. So whenever I like try to gain levels a lot, I just speed them up. So this one is already over 9 hours, even though I played less than that. But I'm not taking this quickly or whatever. There we go, another checkpoint. As I thought, not too difficult, since I had the typing advantage now. The next one is like a fire gym, I think, so that one should be easy enough as well. So the next encounter. Oh yeah, the music is awesome. There's a lot of trumpets and stuff in this one. There's like a big meme around it. But specifically this gem uses a lot of trumpets. But in general, Pokemon music is awesome. I'm sorry about that. So now I'm curious if the next HM can also be learned by my current HM slave. Even though strength isn't the worst attack actually. Oh, it can. It's for an HM slave. I didn't know that these ones can actually learn so many HMs. It's amazing. Server will definitely teach, though, because it's actually a good move. I know, right? Why you? Oh, he lost his. Also, a cool thing about these Gen 3 games is that you later on can make your own secret bases and things all around the map and decorate them and stuff. And there was an option to actually connect your game to other games to trade bases, and then you could fight the guy you traded with in their base in your world. And I remember I traded bases with someone who already had many bases, and they could actually grind with level 100s and stuff, which was pretty cool. Are they? I assume you probably have more options, but considering this was a pretty old game, I think the concept was actually pretty cool. For something back then, Pokemon always had the cool connectivity features. Okay, very exactly did this guy lose the item. Yeah, actually I don't care. The item. Let's continue. I think this one was for the Game Boy Advance. I actually want to buy a GameCube at some point, because there's a thing called Game Boy Player on the GameCube, which you can play Game Boy, like the original Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games on the TV, meaning I could actually stream it with the right equipment. Because obviously there's no capture card for the original Game Boy, I don't think so. But with a Game Boy player I could stream like old games on the actual console. Which is what I would need for a Gen 3 speedrun, which I always wanted to do. Because it was like one of my favorite games. Which I think is awesome. What is it like? Don't overdo it. Wow. That's actually amazing. Go for it, Mikey. GameCubes are actually kind of getting more and more expensive, because considering there are a lot of games on it that are very cool, and the Game Boy Player thing is just amazing. Like the Game Boy Player addition to the GameCube alone can go for like over $50, because there's also a CD for it, which is required to play the Game Boy games. And the CD alone I've seen like for over $50, which is kind of crazy. So it's cheaper to search for it in a bundle kind of thing. Also, you can always find the TV crew, and when you appear on TV later on. And you can actually meet them multiple times, and they always have stronger and stronger Pokemon. even the controllers are still used by Smash Bros players. There's actually like a thing you can buy with which you connect the original GameCube controllers to your Switch. And they actually still make them, which is why they probably still sell for a lot, even if it's old ones. Like, the thing I have is like a GameCube-ish controller that was specifically made for Smash Bros. This is obviously with USB and stuff, and it's a little cheaper because it's not the original thing, but it works for what it does. Because using the Joy-Cons for Smash Bros doesn't really work too well. I actually bought that one when I was at Wacky's place over in America. Now I always ask you on an interview thing. I remember as a kid I was very smug because I asked you how you felt after the battle. They would just say it was an easy battle or something. And they always say the same thing in the TV, and I was like, haha, got them there. How would you describe your current feelings? And now you can just select something. How do I describe my feelings? I feel cool. Yeah, I feel pretty cool. There we go. Amazing. I am an interview genius. That was the most intense and deep answer for an interview question ever. Oh god. This is actually dangerous because this is 4 times effective against my Pokemon. I'm over leveled as hell, so it's not as bad, but I shouldn't be fighting this one. The bird can handle it better. Against Meryl, not really. Hey, Raggy. So there's also a desert, but you can only traverse it with an item. Later on you can actually find legendary Pokemon in there, which is pretty cool. Right, you never knew about the legendary Pokemon. I remember in the user manual of the game they actually had like the Braille alphabet at the back of the booklet, because there's some riddles in those temples for a legendary Pokemon that I wrote down in Braille, so you have to decipher it to understand what to do and stuff, which I thought was kinda cool. Actually, I'm not using the bike. Oh, I have it. Well, blind kids couldn't really decipher it, could they? Which is kind of sad. You can actually get encounters if you break those rocks. There's like a certain chance. Okay. I can actually get a new Pokemon here. fire type. This one isn't actually too bad. I just hope I won't one-shot it. Huh? What should I name it? Four times weak to water. Just let me think though. Do we need a fire type eventually? Camera the camera. It's a female as well, let's just call it Cameron. Oh, it breaks a thing though. We have going a theme. Cameroners, yeah. Let's do it. Even though it's kinda silly. Runners. Okay. Go to a box, maybe we'll use you later. Okay. Let's fight this dude. I kind of saw that joke coming from a while away. God damn it. I know, right? And Church has been using them as well in a like easier method, where he doesn't go for early arrow. Kinda silly, but it still gives you like the sub 50. It's great that you're catching up. You should definitely try and like get a sub 17 time now that everyone is doing it. Because I think otherwise you're like just on the same level, honestly. With a little practice. Yeah, that's awesome. That's as good as it gets actually, without a fast arrow. We should actually give this guy the item because he's falling a bit behind in levels. Yeah, but the next gym shouldn't actually be too difficult. Oh yeah, for sure. If you stream, definitely announce it and stuff. I'd be down to watch. Because I think literally everyone got a new PB now, which is kind of crazy. So you should too. Exactly. Oh god. Was it like something on the expensive side? That's yikes. I know you don't have like the best like relationship with police or whatever, but did you like, you know, get them involved? Because that's kind of fucked up. Especially if you say you live in a rural area and stuff, you wouldn't think that stuff really happens very too much. Oh gosh. Don't get yourself in danger, and please be responsible with that stuff. Like, if bad shit keeps happening, you know. Well, I don't have to tell you anything, you know yourself what to do, I assume. Fiery path. It's fiery. Oh, actually this Pokemon counts, right? Fighting boy. Would have hoped for maybe another fire type. Well, I don't actually need one. Aiden slapping people, that sounds terrifying. You really live like in a lawless kind of bad neighborhood or something. What do you say, chokers? Why chokers? But chokers, I guess. Won't use them anyway. Maybe I'll have to eventually, I guess. Wait, if all my Pokemon in the party die, but I still have things on PC, am I supposed to continue, or am I supposed to reset to the last checkpoint? Wait, I can't use the thing yet, right? Oh, that can be a real yikes. If you haven't trained the others at all, that might take ages to come back from. But I guess that's my own fault then. Okay, different opinions here. Wait, this was considered a new route already? After I'm past the cave? I shouldn't fight grass types with Kippers ever. If less crits, it wouldn't have been too bad anyway, but it's just unnecessary risk. If something crits very badly and I underestimate the damage, it could actually be very bad. Also, like, is Surf a physical attack? Oh, that would actually be decent. Do I need teleport at all? Well, I guess I don't need to attack really. Teleport might have a speech purpose. Oh, Surf is a special. Did it just go all the way around? Yeah, okay. I can actually heal on the next one. There's like a little house where you can nap. But I can also go up a hill. I'm over leveled as hell. Not enough for Wacky, but definitely enough for me. Actually, I can try and use buggers to see how good the grass type move is I have. Because I don't really have anything against water types. And I assume Team Aqua uses quite some water types throughout the story. It's actually not too strong. Ooh. Those yikes. The bug type Pokemon especially use this. For the most part. Also, this is the thing that I get with secret attack. But now I can make my own base, but honestly, for the most part, it's kind of pointless in a Nuzlocke kind of sense. It's kind of cool, but not really necessary here. So I'm not sure. I probably won't use it for now. But basically you can go up to trees, make bases. Oh. Yeah, I can do a part. Oh, I can watch my interview now, but I won't. I like how you can like you can sleep here forever if you would want to. Sleeping forever. Okay, enough sleep. I just slept for like a week straight. Is it a wacky sleeping space? I mean, you basically sleep forever, so I'd say so. Okay, let's use the bike to get up on these thingies. You have like bikes, and different bikes can get up different things. This fast bike can get up on this thing because usually you would just not be able to without the speed. You have some more secret bases, and I think there's a trainer as well. Also, there's the other bike that can jump around, and that can also access certain areas that others can't. Yeah, exactly. But you have to actually go back to a bike shop and change them, which is kinda inconvenient. I'm not sure if there's anything worthwhile here. You can actually continue here. Wait, did I force myself out? Wait, I think you can make this. Yeah. Because it was a mudkip. So it's kippers. Basically, in this challenge, it's usually like you want to really feel the pain if a Pokemon dies, so you have to give them names. Because if people give Pokemon names, they build an emotional connection to it. So all the Pokemons have to have names, and usually want to have them named in a like theme or whatever, just for the joke of it. Like Whackers here, because this Pokemon is a sloth and it's slow. And it uses all the HMs. I actually didn't realize it would be so useful HM-wise. HMs are like moves you can use outside of battle to get certain places, like move rocks or surf on water. Well, in the original, like, you know, game sense, if you don't do a Nuzlocke but a usual run, you can obviously revive them if they die. So it's not nearly as hardcore. Usually the games are just too easy for some people that search for challenges, and then they're like, oh, you can't use items. If they die, the run dies or whatever. And only using one Pokemon, only using a very bad Pokemon, and only that one. In the end, everything is possible if you just have enough time and patience. Like, I've seen people literally get the worst Pokemon in the game and only have that one, and they still beat the game somehow with some crazy like stuff. Like, I saw a guy beat Gen 2 with a Sunkern only, without evolving it. And without items, I think, as well. Just some crazy stuff. Because even with level 100, it's pretty difficult because its stats are just garbage. Yeah, and yeah, people just like doing challenge runs. I'm getting close to the point where the evil team actually like harvests a meteorite to take its energy. Also, this route is actually kind of cool. Actually, let me see on the PokéNav. Like, oh, this is all route. No, this is 113, so it's another route. Let's see. You can actually collect the dust because it's like a volcano nearby. And once you collect the dust, you can actually get items and such. And there we go. We have a slug. A sluggers. Yeah. Otters. Also, this route has a lot of trainers that just pop out of hiding spaces. It's kinda silly. I like how Slugma is just called Schneckmack in German. Actually, let's fight those. Does Smogon have like the anti-ground type thing in this gen? Oh, actually I'm stupid, I could have just used the water move against the other one. Whatever. It's kinda, yeah. But yeah, that's what I thought, I just should have swapped the moves around. Kinda stupid what I did there. No, it's poisoned. No, it's not, okay. So let's just use the water move here. Confusion there or whatever. Yeah. It's also the Pokemon. It's based on like air pollution, like smog. Yep. But yeah, thinking about Sabaton or whatever. Kinda. And it's kind of funny because German Pokemon names differ from English Pokemon names. No triple battles back then. Just a guy in a dinosaur suit that attacks you in the woods. Nothing unusual here. Stolunio. Yeah, a good thing about me playing the German version is that I can go and pronounce or read some of the German over the top kind of accent for the joke of it. plus shoots. No hidden items here, I would have thought. Also, kinda crazy how I didn't like actually find a spin die here. Because aren't they like the most common? What is it, Wacky? Don't overdo it, please. What's wrong with you? Holy shit. I couldn't even read Aiden's message. You're so mean. Phaedra's kicking your ass. Yeah, understandable. I know that feeling. Phaedra is all and Avion have been like my weakest colossi. Oh yeah, you forgot to send me a cute picture of pictures of the Pokemons. So I will get even sadder. We should send the funny thing one to Aiden in the chat. It's kinda silly. Not gonna lie, it's kinda late for me, but I promised Wacky a 2-hour stream at least. So let's keep going. Why did I get a cool bird boy? Steel bird. Like that. Instead I just get a slug, a fire slug. Also, I think someone actually calculated these Spinders, or Pandir in German. They have like different dot patterns, and it's literally like insane how many different patterns there are, to a point where you can probably catch all of them. Even if you tried, it would take way too much time. Yeah, my main Pokemon is kind of pushing ahead. I have to make sure that none of them like fall behind too far. So it's just a little bit annoying with the XP share. Especially since I always give level ones the berries. Just to be on the safe side. They're probably not even worth it anymore, but yeah, it only gives me like 10. But hey, gotta take every advantage I can get. Might save a Pokemon. I should probably look up what kind of items I have in general. I know Mudkip was a good one. The sand thingy to increase the ground attacks. Double battle. And here we can kind of see how they have different patterns. Yeah, in this house you can collect the ashes and get items out of it. It's funny how this guy is just like coughing because of all the ash coming from the volcano. You can get like different items. Oh yikes, no. Too soon. Wacky. America is hit the hardest, like the US. Actually, my mom mentioned that of one of their friends, actually some relatives already died due to corona, so it's actually getting very real very quickly here. Germany has over 100,000 cases as well, so like among the top 5, even though America just completely passed everyone and has like more than double or triple the amount of cases of other countries, mostly New York. Oh, yikes. They always said, like, statistics-wise you should be safe as long as you're under 50. But in the end it's just statistics, and even if it's like a 0.5%, it's still a possibility, you know? Even like young people are dying and stuff, even kids. Depending on certain conditions or whatever. It's kinda crazy. I would have thought that was like a spot 4. Thanks. My mom said that I actually had asthma when I was a kid. It doesn't really affect me anymore, but yeah. Who knows? It's not like I have the best health condition with my blood pressure and stuff, which I think is also like a risk. So yeah, I might actually not be able to handle corona too well. If I got it. I mean, I've been isolating all day, but my stepdad is like still working. So who knows? And there's like idiots that still like gather all the relatives, even though it's illegal in Bavaria now to even meet anyone outside of your household under any circumstance, unless it's like in very certain specific cases. Yeah, my mom got masks and stuff just to be, you know, I guess considerate of others and kind of a little bit safer, and people are laughing about it. Still meeting up, still talking to each other. Because it obviously never hits you, it only hits the other people, right? Also, that's the creator of the Pokemon system thingy, right? Yep. Nanette. Oh, it doesn't change her name until you visit her again. In Gen 1 it was always Bill, and Bill's PC. And you can get like a meteorite here somewhere, right? Yeah, or no, gold nugget. obviously. You might look silly, but hey, gotta take everything you can get. And this guy, you can give attacks, right? Let me actually see about that. Oh, I have one. God, wacky. Are there any good ones? Nah. I don't actually think I will benefit from this. No. I mean, I can't train them from the start, so it's probably pointless. But I can do it if I want to. And this guy is just digging a tunnel. Actually, I think in Sapphire and Ruby, this led to nowhere, but this guy actually gets somewhere in Emerald after you finish your main story, when you can catch Dittos in there. This guy can teach you a TM. Wow, I almost got it with like a water move. Just kind of. Here. Oh wait, you wanted me to catch the Swablu, right? Here's a chance that I could get it. The thing is though, I'm not sure I would use it, because I already have a flying type, maybe as a backup. We'll see. Oh yeah, right, there's also a flying type gem. Not sure exactly if I'm prepared for that one. Let's see. Well, there we go, Wacky. Wablu. Singers. I know, right? Yeah, it's a Wablu. Ein Wollvogel. Singers. Maybe I'll use it. I think the Pokemon is actually decent. It's just, you know, I already have the bird and a bird-like creature, which is a bug, but it flies. So, you know, I don't really need it right now. Is it dragon flying? Wasn't it just the Mega Evolution? Oh. I thought it was only the Mega Evolution for some reason, it would make sense. Well, in that case I'll just use it instead of the bug, because the bug is kinda useless. Right? It's basically a better version of that. Like, it won't even learn a bug type move, it will be useless in the Psychic Gym anyway. Wait, what was I searching for here? Whatever. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll go back and use it. Yay. Yeah, sure. Since I actually got a decent Pokemon. So... Oh god. Can I move items? I think I can move items as well, right? Yeah, I can. So what item does that have? A berry, I'll take it. And put it... Where would I put it actually? Can I just put it... Yeah, okay. There we go, singers. Okay. There we go. Look at the TMs. Oh, it can learn aerial ace and stuff. That might maybe be useful. Right. These ghost moves. Dragon Breath. Dragon Dance is also very good, if I remember correctly. Dragon Claw. Fly. Earthquake. Interesting. Let's see if I can even learn some fire moves. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's go to the aqua base. Yeah, you're right. Imagine if I found this guy instead. Now I actually realized how I should value these encounters. I really need a better water type move. I'll get Surf eventually, I guess. Kind of bored of these fights, but I gotta fight them to get the extra EXP. Swablu as well. I already fought Watson, what do you mean? I already beat Watson, Wacky. Yeah, I did. I couldn't progress without it. What do you mean, Wacky? It was near the start of the stream. See, I have 3 badges. You can't actually use the move to destroy the rocks without fighting him and beating him. It's a weird one. Don't have hidden items. No. Right. Did I go that way? I did, right? It was pretty easy. Because I just counter hit all of his Pokemon with my ground type moves. Furienschlag. Okay. Yeah, I mean, instead of that one, sure. I should probably keep saying though, shouldn't I? Saying can be pretty useful. Body check. Instead of tackle, I guess. Or this one is even more useless. Yeah. Actually, I could have kept that one for a niche case, maybe. Because tackle is even worse. Whatever. What is it, Wacky? Please don't spam too much. That's very distracting. Okay, now we will actually get into the fight with the Aqua leader, won't we? Or not yet, I can't actually remember. Oh, I can actually catch the Sun Boy. Praise the sun. Oh god, I think I will actually one-shot. I should have used tackle. Oh, I can still catch the sun. Oh yeah, right, your goddamn items good. Yeah. I guess I can use that one. Increase it. Let's catch the Sunny Boy. It's not the Sunny Boy. It's not the Sunny Boy. It's also not the Sunny Boy. How much more likely is it to actually get a Zubat in this game? Are you for real? Let's see. go. Do I get a rare one here? Is it like a % chance or something? Kinda crazy. But I'm only getting the bats. Oh no, I feel bad for killing it. Can you look up what the chance of encountering a sunny boy is? Also, encounter rate is less than I would have thought. There we go. 20%. So it's like 2 out of 10. Oh, I see. I mean, psychic might be useful. There we go. Sonners. Sonners. Because it's Sonne in German. Stoners. That's actually almost better. I mean, if I remember correctly, there's a fight upcoming here, so it might be overkill, but I'll still go back and heal just, you know, because I'm paranoid, I guess. Even it's completely silly. Wait, how does teleport work exactly? Does it bring you back to the last center? Oh, I could have used that. That's actually amazing. Yeah, it's the Magma people. Hehehe. Mit diesem Meteoriten wird das Ding am Schlotberg. Oh, hä? Ich weiß zwar nicht, wer du bist, aber wenn du dich Team Magma in den Weg stellst, erwartet keine Gnade. Bleib sofort stehen, Team Magma. Ihr irrt euch gewaltig, wenn ihr meint, ihr könntet mit der Welt machen, was ihr wollt. Oh, it's the Team Aqua people. Oh, she is? God damn it. Honestly, I kinda wanna watch that. Did she just start? Like, do you wanna hop over to that stream, honestly? Then I'll just rate her stream and finish this one after that. Yeah, I assume so. No, I thought she was streaming. Is she streaming? Anyway, they will go to the volcano or whatever. I'll save here. Oh wait, do they have a save state? I think I forgot to get a save state. Ruby Riot. Did I save a save state as well? I think I didn't. I'll save this as a save state. This should be fine. Like Ruby R10T. Yeah, she started streaming. I mean, I saved it as a thing, I can just continue here the next time. Let me save the thing just on the save state side of things to be safe. Okay. Would you be fine if we just host her and whatever and go to her stream now? Or their stream, whatever. Or would you rather see me play more Pokemon? I can do that, okay. Let me do it. I'll do more Pokemon tomorrow then. Something like that. Okay, did I mess it up? Was it the wrong way around? Anyway, I'll end the recording here and try to figure this out.